Let's turn our gaze to education now, and the paramount chief of the Asebu traditional area, Okataji Amenfi VII, is asking residents in the Abura Asebu Kwamankese area to step in and help rebuild some of the schools that collapsed due to the recent rainstorm in the area. Over a dozen schools collapsed, and academic work had to be conducted in churches and other makeshift structures after the rainstorm. Now, though, after a JoyNews report, the Ministry of Local Government made efforts to intervene, the paramount chief at the District Educational Durbar indicated there was urgent need for residents to help get the structures fixed because government couldn't do it alone. There's more in this report.
The schools collapsed after a rainstorm that hit the area. The teachers were frustrated, disappointed, and call for an urgent support to fix the challenge.
We have discussed that they should find a place for us to stay, maybe raising canopies so that we can get some cardboard, plywood, so that we can use as chalkboard for now and take their time to raise the structure for us.
I'm appealing to the general public, institutions and corporate bodies that can help the children of Strafa DA to have a conducive environment to learn, so that tomorrow they will also take up the leadership mantle.
After a JoyNews report, the Ministry of Local Government intervened, but the situation is yet to return to normal because it will take a while for the structures to be rebuilt. At the District Educational Durbar, Abura Asebu Kwamankese, the capital of the district, the paramount chief of the area, Okataji Amenfi VII, made an urgent appeal to community folk to rise up to the occasion to help fix the challenge.
Very unfortunate situation. I mean, this is a natural disaster, so we can't do anything about it. What we need to do as communities to take charge of the schools and try to rehabilitate them, because we cannot wait for the government to come. A government can't go to all the communities. We are on the ground, so we should contribute to rebuild the schools, so to speak, so that the children can have a place to study. Schools are for the communities in the first place, and this must be drawn home to everybody to understand that schools in our communities are our schools. We need to take care of them. We don't allow the schools to deteriorate and then we ask the government to come in. Of course, government has a role to play, and it has, but the communities should also take charge of community schools and try to help because after all, they are their own children, isn't it? So we need to do that to help the government to do those things.
A professor of physics at the University of Ghana, Professor Nana Brown Kluche, indicated the district required support to enable them meet the educational outcomes. She appealed for government support.
So Abura Asebu Kwamankese has a lot of deprived, I would say, villages in the district, and it's so serious that some places women or female teachers are not comfortable staying there when they are posted there. So we don't tend to get female teachers staying in most schools in the district. And even for male teachers, sometimes it's very difficult for them. So we have some schools that are supposed to have like 13 teachers, but they have 2 or 3 teachers manning the whole school from class 1 or KG up to JHS, and it's not good enough for the students' education. So we appeal to government to look into it, post teachers to Abura Asebu Kwamankese. We appeal to philanthropists to help us build classroom blocks.
The Educational Durbar had parents, students, the assembly, traditional authorities and others coming together to think about the educational ecosystem of the Abura Asebu Kwamankese area. Reporting for JoyNews, Richard Kwejenyako, Cape Coast.